Enjoy the tomatoes. Like your corn better. Alright, we're gonna fill you up. Sounds kind of empty, guys. Wanna dance? Behind me, we're grinding again this time for the pigs. We got our protein thrown in there already. We threw 11 bags, that's 550 pounds. Wagon's getting a little short on corn. It was full when we started this year with the pigs. Brother volunteered to go in there and scoop the corn down. I let him do that. I wasn't going to argue with him. It's not supposed to be like this. Everything's going fine, and then this hose that is original, she decided to give up. We're taking this one off as precaution. We're going to get that one replaced as well. Of course, it's never been off this pump, so it's fighting us all the way. We're going to get some heat to it, soak the crap out of it with some WD-40. We'll get it off one way or another. This doesn't work, it's angle grinder time. 2 hydraulic hoses later, after we put them on the wrong way to start. There's a 60% chance of rain today. Like the weatherman's going to be right 50% of the time. Hopefully it holds off for the rain. Brother's rushing to put the wagon away in the shed up the hill. I'm cleaning the mess up here just a little bit. That's some rotten crap that's going to feed to the pigs. Gotta sit you down. Well, here's what the radar looks like. So that's pretty accurate. We're just going to put the grinder away in the shed. Maybe empty it out tomorrow, but definitely not right now. Nobody needs to be electrocuted over this with the arm sticking up in the air. I'm going to put those tubs away yet before they get wet. If not, the calves won't eat it. Pretty nice shower. Lunch lady's headed home. Oh, got a little water on you. With it raining outside, we decided to come back here to the head. Got the old gearbox off. That's sitting over with the faceplate that me and Andrew replaced last week. We're letting all the oil come out of it. Learning a few things. There is a silicone sealer around this. I'm used to RTV black silicone around something like this, but this is just like a clear silicone. So we're calling our mechanic, see what he recommends for that before we start bolting the new one on. There's the new gearbox that's going to go on. Takes a mobile SAE 64, I think, oil, 71 ounces. We know that. We read the book. Actually read the book. So we'll put 71 ounces back into it after this finishes dripping. But I'm just going to keep clearing up the silicone here. Get the old stuff off, so that way when it comes time to put the new gearbox on, we got a fresh clean surface here. This gearbox, this one's a 30 tooth. The John Deere one we pulled off was also a 30 tooth, but the Case IH ones are 34 tooth. Let's see, 34 tooth. So it'll spin just a little bit slower compared to the RPMs on the combine. That's the reason we gotta change it out. So keep letting it drip. Dripping outside. Good rainy day project. Still thundering. Ended up getting 30 hundredths of rain with the first rain shower that came today. Another 5 hundredths with the second rain shower that came. And it looks like we're going to get a third. There's actually puddles in the yard, and I just missed that lightning. Calves don't seem to mind at all. These are 4 of the 9 that we were feeding out with the grain and alfalfa protein mix that we made last week. Cows are still locked up in the corral, probably going to be here a little while longer. You can see the pasture in the background there. It's still short. It's going to take that grass a while to come back. Sorry, girls. At least it's draining. Cool you off a little bit. We got to go feed the pigs before we get dumped on again. All right, guys, I'll make it quick. Who wants some jalapenos? Spicy sausage? Some Anaheims in there too. More Romas. I don't grow tomatoes just for the pigs, but Not a big fan of tomatoes. I'll eat them sometimes. But yeah, I mostly grow them for the pigs. All right, guys, enjoy. I think they'll like it. I got to show you this. 2 weeks ago, when I was showing you guys just how dry it was, this alfalfa patch is all brown except for the end rows here and around the way. It's amazing what an inch of rain did to this alfalfa patch. It perked up, it greened up. There's a little few spots in there where it bloomed. We're just going to leave that until the rest of it comes up, matches it. Brother did cut some alfalfa yesterday. It's really thin here for third cutting. Luckily it got washed. Ha ha ha. You really don't want alfalfa to get washed, but it did. Cows ain't gonna care. At least ours won't. There's a good lightning. They'll take this hay a little while to dry. We cut all the stuff down at home. That patch there. There's another patch back behind there. But I just want to show you what happened to this alfalfa patch here. It's absolutely fantastic. Gotta go feed cows now. Getting the skid loader warmed up. Sprinkling a little bit. I'm more sour than sweet, so I'm not gonna melt. Everybody's in a hurry. Please be patient. Cows are eating, calves are playing, nobody got stuck. All right, guys, it's lightning pretty good. Got you some feed in there. Should be enough for a little bit. That is a big pig already. So is that one. On the head, got the new gearboxes on. They're resealed. There's a crazy amount of silicone around them. Shaft's back on, obviously. This new gearbox is on as well. It's 34 tooth, as you can see. It's resealed. You're gonna have to remind me to put fluid in there before we run it for harvest, because we don't have fluid in there yet. It takes a special synthetic gearbox and bearing oil, so I have to buy some of that before we run it. But that project's done. I know. You're probably sad you couldn't see the 4430 in action today, but it's raining. If I got it mudded up, I'd have to wash it. But if you subscribe to my channel, Maybe we could see it in next week's video. Well, neighbors dropped off some ears of corn to show us what theirs is making. Ain't very good. I'm not gonna name the company that he planted. That's just something you got to figure out for yourself. We did not plant any of that variety. Thank goodness. But beans are made in August. With the rain today, we are up to a ½ an inch of rain just today. Today is August 8th. So if you would, please keep praying for the rain. If you like this video, please consider giving me a subscription. I'd sure appreciate it. Thanks for watching.